Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So, in this video, I am going to be covering the details of the new update released on December 26th. Now, this was a bit of a surprise given how quickly the update came after the major update, but at the same time, it's not too surprising because they have to keep having limited time summon banners come up, right? So, first things first, I am going to talk about the limited time summon banner, which is currently not up on the server yet while I'm recording this video, because it comes at 6 o'clock server time, which is CST time, and it's currently, I guess, around 4:30 CST time, so it is what it is. But this banner will be a Destiny summon, meaning focus banner, between 3 characters, Clarett, TRS, and Luna. So if I decide to summon on it, for example, I am guaranteed to get Clarett. Next, this update has several other things to it. The first is that there is a Secret Realm limited time event, Research Team Mania. So just like the Christmas limited time event, there is now another limited time event with, I guess, the Anarchy Bros, and the ultimate event rewards is the SR Hero Alfred and the explosive R&D limited edition avatar frame. So this event is running from December 26th, today, all the way to January 15th, with exchange time lasting until January 22nd. So what this means is, I'm guessing the Yu Yu Hakusho banners will be delayed even further, because with this limited time event running, they can't fit in the Yu Yu Hakusho limited time event anytime soon, right? So we are potentially looking at now mid-January, right, for this event to end before they do the Yu Yu Hakusho banners. But we'll see. We really don't know. They might, for example, rotate it so that the Hiei banner comes first, or maybe they'll release that limited time event a bit later. For example, they might release one of the banners for Yu Yu Hakusho first, and then do the limited time event afterwards, the way they have done for Rainforce and Betty before releasing this limited time event. So we'll see what happens, you know. I'm still kind of hopeful that we may get the Yu Yu Hakusho banners in, I guess, around January 9th or so, but we'll see. So, other than that, of course, Heart Bonds released for Rainforce and Betty, who have just been released, and there's actually new hero class pass for both Almeda, who gets Oracle, and Grenier, who gets the Bowmaster class. So let's jump into the game now and take a look at some of these changes that were mentioned. So I have to log in first. I have to say, I find this new login system for the PC client incredibly annoying, because whenever you disconnect, it forces me to log in via browser again. But that's just a pet peeve. So, continuing on. So, as mentioned, let's first take a look at the new classes for Almeda and Grenier first. So, Almeda now has yet another class path, right? Bishop now leads to Oracle, which gives her Mass Heal as well as a Dragon Blow skill, which attacks all enemies in 3 straight lines, dealing 0.36 times AoE damage, and also dispels 1 buff. Not a bad skill. I'm not going to be committing Runestones into Almeda anytime soon, so it's just nice to see. I think the most unique thing about the new class is Langrisser is hovering next to her, right? It's just the design. So, quite pretty to look at. You know, a new sprite for Almeda, which looks very, very nice. But that's about it. So, continuing on. Other than Almeda, Grenier gets a new class path, and his Bow Knight class now goes into Bowmaster. So, Bowmaster gives him a preemptive counterattack skill, where when forced into battle, you have a 10% chance to attack before the enemy. For every 10 points of skill you have, this chance is increased by an additional 1%. So, Grenier now becomes about maxing out skill, because he can attack first, or have a chance to attack first. And the Iron Helmet skill, well, it reduces range damage he takes. A lot of people have the Iron Helmet skill. It's kind of hard to bring for a 2-point skill. What I'm hearing is that my understanding is Grenier becomes quite usable, surprisingly, in PvP in Season 3, or so I've heard. I'm not quite sure how it works at all. but that is my understanding, that Grenier does become quite usable in PvP. So, just wanted to mention that. I have not looked into Grenier in detail at all, right? And in terms of attack skills for 2 range, he doesn't have any. So I'm not sure if it means that he should be a 1 range character with preemptive counterattack and, you know, Lance Phalanx and Power Stab or what. I really don't know. In any case, just wanted to mention that he has his Bowmaster class now with this new skill that is quite useful. Alright, so moving on. Let's take a look at the events. So, Research Team Mania. So, there is the new event where the ultimate event reward is the SR Hero Alfred and the explosive R&D limited avatar frame. Actually, I should mention, with this event running until the 15th, and also the Echo of Light with Rainforce and Betty's skin running until the 15th, I guess we're not seeing the Yu Yu Hakusho banners until the 15th at all. Right? Because they usually don't release new heroes unless they can do an Echoes of Light for that new hero, right? So I guess we have more time to save up further for Yu Yu Hakusho. That's 3 weeks away, to be exact. So, in any case though, let's now go into the Research Team Mania event. So let's just click go. Now, there is a plot section and initial battle before you can actually access the event. I quickly went through those before this video. And so I'm just going to jump in. And here we have that Research Team Mania event, where it's just like any other of these more recent events, like Season of Giving, for example. If you click on the Exchange Rewards tab, you can see that you collect materials to exchange for items as usual. So there are the source elements as usual, gold, right? Oraculum ore, headgear, weapon, presumably accessories and so on. So we'll get to see the rest of the tabs later on. But yeah, so clearly we have to wait until we can farm the higher level maps before we can start seriously farming for the rewards. But pretty typical overall. I mean, this map has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections, right? And I'm just going to click around. We can't even access some of these sections yet. Right, so right now we can only click on the reception area here, as well as the producer's office, which is the level 45 maps, right, which opens in 2 days. And then only after that, presumably the level 55 maps will open and allow you to farm for the events. So there we have it. The one thing I'll also mention is the recommended heroes for this event seems pretty friendly overall. I mean, if you've been built for Ancient Beckoning, you won't have any problems here. Now, for example, the Pause, the Producer's Garage Kit, has Bozo, Lana, Dark characters, Alte Muller, right? It also has Sophia and Kirikaze for Origins of Light players, right? I don't think very many people have Gizroth built up. The Tentacles, the Artist Tentacles, it has Leon, right? Ledin, Narm, and Rachel. So shouldn't be too hard to do that one either. The Programmer's Played shirt has Zerida, Bernhard, Listel, Shafaniel, Almeda, who most people will probably have built up. And then finally, the Planner's Tears has Liana, Luna, and Shuri. You know. Also Leticia to mobility buff, and Matthew if you might have him built up. So overall, every single one of these events is pretty friendly. Like I think I have 4 characters built for every single one. So at least 4, yeah. In the case of this one, I actually have all 5. So there you go. You know, super friendly overall, and I don't see it being very difficult to farm as long as you've been properly built for Ancient Beckoning. All right, so that is the Research Team Mania event. Also, with that new event, since they talked about a new avatar frame, let's take a look at it, which is right here, the Explosive R&D avatar frame. So there's no animated component to this avatar frame, as you can see, but it looks pretty nice. You know, for people who don't have other avatar frames like these ones, you know, they may be interested in using this one. Finally, since it's actually not that far away, I think I'm going to wait for the new banner to appear and briefly cover that one before I end this video. Alright, so now we have the Princess League Destiny Summon, which is Tiaris, Luna, and Clarett, and it runs for 2 weeks as usual, so from the 26th to January 8th. And the first SSR hero you draw during this event is guaranteed to be an event banner SSR hero you don't have yet. So the reason I was waiting for this banner to pop up is because there is now this new exchange icon. If I click on it, it shows when the selected event heroes are at 6 stars, gain 1 extra space-time essence reward. What this means is if I choose to, let's say, draw on this banner and pick up a copy of Tiaris, I am going to get a space-time essence, and that will allow me to trade the Tiaris shards for either Luna or Clarett. Similarly, if I draw Luna, I will also get that space-time essence to be able to trade Luna for Clarett or Luna for Tiaris. So what this, and finally, you can also, if you get space-time essence and you don't plan to do any trades, you can trade it for 300 memory essence. So in order to do these trades though, of course, the hero has to be at 6 stars. Meaning if I continue to draw on this banner and pick up a copy of Tiaris or Luna, I can then trade for Clarett. It's no longer guaranteed that I will get Luna or Tiaris or Clarett. It's simply a higher rate banner in that case. But it gives me the opportunity, for example, if I so choose, to be able to trade any Luna or Tiaris copies I draw for Clarett, so that I can easily raise Clarett from 3 stars to, let's say, 4 stars, and then maybe to halfway to 5 stars. So it allows you to get a character very rapidly into a usable state, is what this exchange system does. So it makes it very tempting in that sense for me to potentially draw for Clarett if I wanted to PvP and use a Clarett. But yeah, interesting new mechanic for these for the new summonings banners in general. So that's all I wanted to say in this video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and on that note, Nitro out.